All right, so I am back with part 2 of this video, and it will simply be me cooking this chicken. I don't know how long I'm going to keep you guys on. I don't want you to become completely bored with this. It's relatively late here, and for whatever reason, I just felt that now was a better time to do this particular task than waiting until tomorrow. So here I go. What I'm going to do is take my spices that I have, everything except for the coriander. I'm sorry, except for the celery and the cilantro, and I'm going to just mix everything together. I'm also not going to put the sesame seed in yet. And so everything else I will mix together and mix with the chicken. I really do miss having a production crew, even though it was really just my daughter and I, and sometimes my husband helping with this, because when you have to operate the camera and everything, and you know us, we don't edit a lot, and we really just want you to see this is how things really look versus glamorizing them for you and creating this false world. This is how it is. This is how we do it. So you can see the spices are mixed pretty well together, as long as I don't make them all fall off this plate. And now I'm just going to sprinkle half of them in the chicken. And this is sort of acting as my breading for the chicken as well. And then I'm going to keep about 20% of the spices on the side, because after I am finished cooking the chicken and I put it on the platter, what I'm going to do is sprinkle some of the spices over the top of that. So you don't want to use all of your spices up in your, mixing it in with your wet chicken and your marinade. And the other thing with the marinade is after these marinated for about 16 hours, and you can let them marinate longer if you want to. What I did is I poured off the excess fluid, because you don't want your chicken just swimming in fluid or whatever at that point. And whatever flavors you were going to get from the lime, the ginger, the garlic, and the soy sauce, as well as the vinegar, you already got that. So, we're really you'll see, this has several layers of flavor. So the marinade was one flavor layer. The next flavor layer is going to be when we put on our dried herbs. And the final one will be a sprinkling of our spices. So this oil should be pretty hot. I actually had to unplug it because it was getting so hot. So I'll plug it back in. Make sure everything's connected. I like to test the oil, and the way I do that is just plopping a little bit of the spice in there. If you hear it sizzle, then you know you're ready to go. So as you can tell, there is no flour on this chicken at all. And yes, I'm doing this the way my mother and grandmother would have done it. Just put your hands right in there. Second degree burns, third degree burns, we're good. So our chicken is still frying away. And I will try to get a better view of this for you all. black sesame seed. Add a little bit more. Cilantro and dried celery leaf. And a little bit of our spice mixture that we actually fried our chicken in. And there you go. All done. I have at least 2 more batches to make. And maybe I'll show you a plate that I set up as well.